Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome you to OCS Lady Eagles softball here down in Opelousas, Louisiana, in this quarterfinal matchup between your Watchdog Christian Lady Eagles and the Opelousas Catholic Lady Vikings. I am Coach Wells, and I will be on the call for you today here at, I believe this is Scotty Spire Memorial Field here on the campus of Opelousas Catholic. Again, for a semifinal matchup here in the LHSAA Select Division 4 playoff softball bracket. Again, your Lady Eagles, if you are new to this, Lady Eagles were victorious last week down in Ascension Christian in Gonzales, Louisiana, winning that ball game 2-1 in probably one of the most exciting ball games of the year. So they were victorious after surviving 3 bases loaded opportunities by the Lady Lions of Ascension Christian, found a way to only give up 1 run and maintain that 2-1 lead and win the ball game 2-1 there in a very, very competitive ball game down in Ascension Christian. These two teams, your Lady Eagles and your Lady Vikings, met earlier this season on a neutral site in an early preseason tournament. The Lady Vikings did win that contest 2-1. But one thing to note about that contest, the Lady Eagles were just received most of their players from basketball. So again, a strong showing by a very young Eagle team at the time, taking on Opelousas Catholic during that time. Again, it was a very, very solid ball club. You can tell that due to them being the number 1 seed in this softball bracket. Lady Eagles lost to them 2-1, very competitive ball game. So we expect another awesome softball game here, especially by our Lady Eagles as they get ready to take on the Lady Vikings. So we're going to take a brief break as they do the introductions of the players, prayer and national anthem, and then we'll come back here on the OCS Sports Network and give you the lineups and positions by these ladies. So we're going to take a quick break here. You're listening to the OCS Lady Eagles softball on the OCS Sports Network.
Batting first, number 3. At second base, Isabella Farmer. Second, number 14, Kennedy Rapaz. Batting third, number field, number 10, Addie Morris. Batting fourth, at third base, number 9. Batting fifth, at shortstop, number 0, Stormy Mike. Batting sixth, in center field, number 2, Kelsey Wood. Batting seventh, number 4, Gracie Rapon. Batting eighth, as pitcher, number 27, Gracie Foreman. Batting ninth, in right field, number 8, Reese Bertram. And flex player, number 13, Kelsey Bruce. And coaches are head coach Brittany Head and assistant coaches Lindsay Nadler. Now let's meet your starting lineup for the Opelousas Catholic Lady Vikings. Batting first, at shortstop, number 21, Madison Gussman. Batting second, as catcher, number 5, Brooklyn Jarrell. Batting third, as pitcher, number 19, Ashley Little. Batting fourth, at third base, number 18, Grace Luna. Batting fifth, in center field, number 8, Cadence Fall. Batting sixth, at second base, number 17, Alexis LaFleur. Batting seventh, at first base, number 3, Hallie Laverne. Batting eighth, in left field, number 4, Reagan Butler. And batting ninth, in right field, number 7, Madison Ludo. And coaches are head coach Cullen III and assistant coaches J.J. Little and Bryant Mason. Now will everyone please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Can you see
Everyone, please remain standing for prayer. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we are about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner by which your words and your actions is pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in the spirit of sportsmanship and with the respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the coaches, officials, parents, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us in this game. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. On behalf of Opelousas Catholic, we wish everyone good luck. Let's play ball!
All right, we have just had the starting lineups, national anthem, and prayer, and we are about to get started here at Scotty Spire Field here on the campus of Opelousas Catholic. Right now, the Lady Eagles will be coming up to bat, and again, their batting order will be number 3, Fulmer, up to bat first. Isabella Fulmer, followed by number 14, Kennedy Repon, number 10, Addie Morris, number 9, Eva Wheeler, number 00, Stormy Mike, number 2, Kelsey Woods, number 4, Grayson Repon, number 27, Gracie Foreman, and number 8, Reese Bertram. That is your batting lineup for the Lady Eagles, with Kelsey Bruce playing catcher for the Eagles. Lady Eagles in their green OCS Lady Eagle tops, with white letters and numbers with gold outline around the letters and numbers, white pants, and green socks. Opelousas Catholic Lady Vikings in their all-white uniforms, purple lettering and numbers with gold outline with purple and gold stirrups covering their white socks. We'll get you their batting lineup here at the change of the inning. But right now, we are ready to get ready to get underway here at Opelousas Catholic here for this semifinal matchup. Lady Eagles coming to bat first. Up to bat first for the Lady Eagles will be number 3, Isabella Fulmer. Again, one of the 2 seniors here on this Lady Eagle team, and we got first pitch at 3:54. Starting off a little early. First pitch going to be a ball to Isabella Fulmer. That one looked to be a little bit low for the umpire's liking. So count 1 ball, no strikes to Isabella Fulmer here. Lady Eagles second baseman. Next pitch to Fulmer. That's a swinging strike 1. Good cut by Fulmer, just not able to catch up with it, so that's going to bring the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, Opelousas Catholic pitcher working quickly from the mound. That's going to be in there for strike 2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Fulmer here. Lead-off batter for the Lady Eagles. And kind of an overcast day, a little muggy here. Does have a little overcast, but still a little bit warm here. Next pitch from Little, fouled off to the backstream. Number 19, Little, will be the pitcher for the Lady Vikings. Sorry, I do not have first names for the Lady Vikings. I do have their last name and numbers. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Fulmer here, top of the first inning here in this quarterfinal matchup. Next pitch from Little, swinging strike 3, and that will be Little's first strikeout on the day. Nice cut, just not able to catch up with it. So that's going to be the first out here in the top of the first inning, and that's going to bring up to bat number 14, Kennedy Repon for the Lady Eagles. Again, just swinging and miss on that last one to record the strikeout for Little. So first pitch to Repon. Ball hit off the plate, right in front of the home plate. Beat her out just by a step. Almost like a swinging bunt that dropped right in front of the plate. Very close play at first base, but Repon is thrown out at first for the second out here in this inning. That's going to bring up to bat for your Lady Eagles, number 10, Addie Morris. So Addie Morris right now up to bat for the Lady Eagles. Again, very close play at first base. Almost a swinging bunt. Doesn't get full contact, but is thrown out at first. First pitch to Morris. In there for strike 1. So 0-1 count to Morris. Again, 2 outs here, top of the first inning, down in Opelousas. Again, Little works quickly from the mound. That's going to be in there for strike 2. So 0-2 count to Addie Morris. Again, Little works very quick from the mound. Next pitch. That's going to be a 3-pitch strikeout to end the first inning. Lady Eagles go down in order here by the top of the first inning. Little with 2 strikeouts in that inning. So we're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Lady Eagles Softball here on the OCS Sports Network. Welcome back to OCS Lady Eagles Softball here on the OCS Sports Network. Lady Eagles in a quarterfinal matchup with the Opelousas Catholic Lady Vikings here in a 9-1 matchup here in the Division IV Select Playoff Bracket. Lady Eagles go down in order in the top of the first inning with 2 strikeouts from Little and a ground out to first. That's going to bring up to bat the Opelousas Catholic Lady Vikings, and I'll give you a rundown of their batting lineup. That's going to be leading off for the Lady Vikings will be number 21, Gusman, followed by number 5, Gerald, number 19, Little, number 18, Luna, number 8, Fowl, number 14, LaFleur, number 3, Laverne, number 4, Butler, and in the 9-hole, number 7, Leday for the Lady Vikings. Lady Eagles in the field will have Morris in left, Woods in center, Bertram in right. Around the infield will be Wheeler at third, Stormy Mike at short, Fulmer at second, Repon at first, and then your battery mates for the Eagles will be Gracie Foreman on the bump with Kelsey Bruce behind the plate for the Lady Eagles. We're ready to start the bottom of the first inning. Up to bat first for the Lady Vikings will be number 21, Gusman. First pitch to Gusman is popped up, straight up, and out of play for a foul ball. Again, that one's popped straight up into the Viking crowd here at Scotty Spire Field here in Opelousas, Louisiana. Gracie Foreman with a great showing in the second round versus Ascension Christian. Had 6 strikeouts in that contest. Next pitch for Foreman. Just a bit outside for ball 1. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Gusman for the Lady Vikings. Gracie gets her sign from Coach Head. Coach Head providing the signs for Gracie and Kelsey Bruce behind the plate. Next pitch, another foul ball off the back screen for strike number 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gusman. Gusman is the shortstop for the Lady Vikings. Again, Foreman with a 1-2 count. Again, another foul ball over the home crowd. So again, count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, Foreman looking to get her first strikeout of the ball game right here. Next pitch from Foreman. Going to be high for ball 2. So the count now is 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Gusman. As Gusman steps back in the box for the Lady Vikings. Gracie has her sign. Wound up in the throw. That one's popped up to left field. Morris moves over and records the first out of the inning. Pop fly to left field. Addie Morris moves over and records the first out of the inning for the Lady Eagles. Great job by Morris, again recording the fly ball there. Up to bat next for the Lady Vikings will be number 5, Gerald. Gerald is the catcher for the Lady Vikings. So 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. No score between the Lady Eagles and the Lady Vikings. And Foreman getting her sign from Coach Ed. We're ready for the next at bat. First pitch from Foreman. Going to be a little low for ball 1. Just a little bit low. Something on the field. I believe it was a bow of Gerald. She puts it in her pocket. Now she steps back into the box. Next pitch from Foreman. That's in there for strike 1. Looked like she got the corner that time that she's been trying to get. Makes the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, nice facility here at Opelousas Catholic for softball. Good crowd here, too. Next pitch from Foreman. Swinging strike 2 by Foreman. Looks like she got her with a drop ball or a sinker. She swings right over the top of it for strike number 2, bringing the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to today's ball game, supporting these ladies in their efforts here in the playoffs. Next pitch from Foreman. Fouled ball to the back screen. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, special thanks to Heath Griffin making the trip down here to help out with this live stream production. Does an amazing job with our live stream, getting it up together and running smoothly for you guys. Again, special thanks to him for making the trip down here with us to support these young ladies. Next pitch to Gerald. It's going to hit the dirt for ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Gusman. Excuse me, to Gerald for the Lady Vikings. Again, Foreman getting her sign from Coach Head. She has what she wants. That pitch, again, just got a piece of it. Keeps the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, I mentioned this earlier, but a great crowd here for both teams. Great crowd by Opelousas Catholic and the Eagle fans that traveled down from Monroe. Again, great atmosphere for some softball today. Count 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Next pitch from Foreman. Hit the second base. Isabella Fuller scoops it up. Overthrows first. Just a little bit high. Runner safe at first. Just a little bit high. Just a little bit high, but the Eagles aren't hurt in this situation. Eagles looking to pull a double play here on the next ball, and that's going to bring up to the plate for the Lady Vikings, number 19, Little, who is the starting pitcher for the Vikings. Foreman facing her next batter. Next pitch. In there for strike 1. And the Eagles are protecting second base in case Gerald tries to steal on a pitch. And Foreman has the play that she wants, or the pitch that she wants, and throws. It's going to be low for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, the Vikings have a runner on first base. Slight throwing error by Foreman at second base. But again, the Eagles have an excellent opportunity for a double play ball here. Can get a ground ball, turn 2, and get out of this inning. Count 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch. In there for strike two. Great pitch by Gracie Foreman right there. Brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foreman getting her sign from Coach Head. Got what she wants. Next pitch from Foreman. Just got a piece of it. Little just got a piece of it. Fouls it off. Keeps the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2 count here. Bottom of the first inning. 1 out. Swinging strike 3 by Foreman. She records her first strikeout of the day. And now the Lady Eagles have 2 outs. And that's going to bring up number 18, Luna, for the Lady Vikings. Great pitch by Grace. 2 outs. Runner on first for the Lady Vikings. Here in the bottom of the first inning. No score. First pitch from Foreman. Hit right back to Gracie. Gracie throws it to first and records the third out of the inning. Great job by the Lady Eagles. Got 1 base runner, but does not allow that base runner to go past first. And at the end of 1, we are tied at 0 here in this quarterfinal matchup. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back to OCS Lady Eagles softball here on the OCS Sports Network. Opelousas Catholic High School in this softball matchup. Lady Eagles do allow a runner on first base in the bottom of the first, but Gracie Foreman gets a strikeout and a throw out by Foreman to get out of that inning. So Little is recording her last warm-up throw, and we are ready to start the top of the second inning. That's going to bring up to bat for the Lady Eagles 4, 5, and 6. That's going to be Wheeler for the Lady Eagles. Again, give you the fielding assignments for the Lady Vikings. Butler, Fowl, and Ludo in left, center, and right. Luna at third. Gusman at short. LaFleur at second. Laverne at first. And that's going to give you your battery mates of Little and Gerald. Little being the pitcher and Gerald being the catcher. Eva looks at ball 1 on the first one. Her next pitch fouls off over into the batting cage area for the Lady Vikings for her first strike of the at-bat. So 1-1 count to Eva Wheeler. Again, the Lady Eagle third baseman here. Top of the second inning. No score here in Opelousas. Swinging strike 2. A little high. She knows it. She's smiling as she walks away. She's looking to drive something into the field. Count 1 ball and 2 strikes to Wheeler. Foul tip off the back screen. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. And 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, facing Little for the Lady Vikings. Little does have 2 strikeouts in this contest so far. Next pitch from Little. In there for strike 3, and that's Little's third strikeout of the ball game. That's going to bring up to bat for the Lady Eagles, number 00, Stormy Mike. Stormy Mike is the Lady Eagles shortstop. Again, looking to get on base for the Eagles right here. Top of the second inning for the Eagles. Stormy Mike in the box. First pitch she sees, swinging strike 1. Swinging strike 1 there. Pitch in the zone, just not able to catch up to it. So the count, 0-1 count to Stormy Mike. Next pitch to Mike. It's going to be high and inside for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Stormy Mike. Steps into the box, readies herself. Next pitch from Little. In there for strike 2. In there for strike 2. So 1-2 count to Stormy Mike. Again, readies herself, Little working quick. Again, that was fouled up behind the plate. Gerald moves under it and records the second out of the inning. So that's going to bring up to bat for your Lady Eagles, number 2, Kelsey Woods. So Kelsey Woods up to bat for the Lady Eagles. Again, looking to be the first base runner for the Lady Eagles in this contest. So Kelsey Woods, center fielder for the Lady Eagles. First pitch she sees is fouled off the backstop for a foul ball. Again, Kelsey Woods and some of these other Lady Eagles did compete in the district track meet. We'll talk about a little bit about that here in between innings. So 0-1 count to Woods. Second pitch, swinging, strike two. So 0-2 count to Woods here in the top of the second inning. No score here at Opelousas Catholic. Kelsey Woods settles into the box. Swinging, strike three. And that's going to be a little strikeout, fourth strikeout of the ball game, and that's going to end the second inning. Again, Lady Eagles go down in order. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to head to the bottom of the second inning. Again, no score here at Opelousas Catholic. You're listening to OCS Lady Eagles Softball here on the OCS Sports Network. Welcome back to Lady Eagles Softball here at Opelousas Catholic High School as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Lady Eagles go down in order in the second inning as well. So they're going to bring up the Lady Vikings, and the Lady Vikings will bat 5, 6, and 7 here in the bottom of the second inning. Again, I mentioned earlier in the top of the second inning, some of these Lady Eagles did compete in the district track meet held at OCS earlier this week and did some phenomenal work there. So these Lady Eagles have been busy. A lot of these Lady Eagles, multiple sport athletes, did a great job in the district track meet and now look forward to doing a great job here in this quarterfinal matchup. So first batter for the Vikings, or the Lady Vikings, will be number 8, Fowl. Again, will face Foreman in her second inning of work. Just a touch low for the umpire's liking for ball one. Again, looked like a good pitch, but again, a little low for the umpire's liking. So going to bring up a 1-0 count to Fall. Gracie settles in, gets her sign. Next pitch, pop fly to the infield. Stormy Mike takes it, and she records the first out of the inning. So Fall flies out in the infield to Stormy Mike. That's going to bring up to bat number 14, LaFleur for the Lady Vikings. LaFleur is the second baseman for the Lady Vikings. So one out here, bottom of the second inning. No score here in this quarterfinal matchup. LaFleur steps out of the box. I think the umpire is telling them, making sure the Lady Vikings move back in the dugout, I believe. Umpire, I know that's been a point of emphasis. I believe he's making the batter scoot closer to the dugout, I believe. Not for sure what that was about, but I think we're ready to go now. Gracie has her sign. Next pitch from Foreman, just a touch low for ball one. So 1 ball, no strikes to LaFleur. Again, LaFleur is the second baseman for the Lady Vikings. Next pitch from Foreman. In there for strike one. Again, great pitch by Foreman there. Makes the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, special shout out to Kelsey Bruce, who again catching with a bad thumb, played the entire game last week and looks to do it again here tonight. So very tough young lady that she is, playing or catching with a bad thumb. Next pitch from Foreman is going to be low for ball 2. So 2 balls and 1 strike to LaFleur for the Lady Vikings. 2 balls and 1 strike to LaFleur. Gracie has her sign. And her next pitch, it's driven to left field. That's going to be back, and LaFleur hits a home run for the Lady Vikings. Lady Vikings get on the board first. LaFleur hits a home run to get the Vikings on the board first. Ball hits the left field and just goes over the fence for the first run. And LaFleur is celebrated by her Lady Vikings. Lady Eagles head to the mound. Let everybody know that we're okay. Not out of this ball game. It's only one run. So the Lady Eagles looking to go ahead and flush that one down the drain and get these next two batters to get out of this inning. So score now, bottom of the second inning. Lady Vikings lead this contest 1-0. And that's going to bring up to bat number 3, Laverne, for the Lady Vikings. Again, home runs are a part of the game, but the Lady Eagles are not hurt by just giving up one run. Again, get a few base runners in the next inning, and they're right back in this contest. Gracie Foreman back on the bump for the Lady Eagles. Her first pitch to Laverne, hit foul toward the Lady Eagle dugout. Again, ball just hit foul by the Lady Vikings. So Gracie gets her sign from Coach Head. Her and Kelsey Bruce getting on the same page. Next pitch from Foreman. Popped up to the infield. Isabella Foreman moves under it and records the second out of the inning. Great job by Foreman tracking that down, getting under it, and recording the first out of the inning. Second out of the inning, excuse me. That's going to bring up to bat for the Lady Vikings, number 4, Butler. Butler is the left fielder for the Lady Vikings. So again, 2 outs here. Bottom of the second inning, Lady Eagles trailing this contest 1-0. First pitch from Foreman to Butler. Going to be in there for strike 1. Of course, first strike there. Nice pitch there in the zone. A little bit low in the zone, but he does hit the zone nonetheless. Foreman gets her sign from Coach Head. Wound up in the throw. Popped up right in the infield. Gracie Foreman, or nope. Kennedy Rippon is going to record the third out of the inning. Great job by the Eagles making the third out. Lady Eagles do give up a home run, but get the next 2 batters to get out of the inning with no more damage. So after 2 innings complete, Lady Eagles trail this contest 1-0. You're listening to OCS Lady Eagles softball here on the OCS Sports Network. Welcome back to Lady Eagles softball here in the quarterfinal matchup between the Lady Eagles and the Lady Vikings of Opelousas Catholic. Lady Eagles do give up a home run to LaFleur here at the bottom of the second inning, but do get the rest of the batters out. As we head into the top of the third inning, Lady Eagles now trail this contest 1-0. So that's going to bring up for the Lady Eagles 7, 8, and 9. It's going to be Grayson Repon, Gracie Foreman, and Reese Bertram. So up first is going to be number 4, Grayson Repon. And the first pitch to Repon in the zone for strike 1. So 0-1 count to Repon. Next pitch from Little. Oh! Attempted bunt does take it off the chest. And Coach Head is going to check on her. She made an attempted bunt. Does miss it and take it off the chest. Coach Head checking on her right now. Coach Head steps in, checks on her. Grayson Foreman takes one off the chest, but she says she ain't coming out in this ball game. So that is going to be a strike to Grayson Repon here. They're missing the bunt attempt. So 0-2 count to Repon. Next pitch to Repon. Fouled off of her leg, I believe, or fouled off the plate. Remains no balls and 2 strikes. Again, very, very tough kid right there to take a pitch off the chest with no chest protector. 0-2 count to Repon. Starting to catch up to Little a little bit there, but still another foul ball. Keeps the count 0-2. Again, I mean, that's tough to take a softball off the chest, but she does, and she's still in the box. Little readies herself. Next pitch. Swinging, strike 3. That's going to be Little's 5th strikeout of the ball game. Again, felt like she chased one on that one, but again, it is a strikeout for Little. Up to bat next for the Lady Eagles is going to be number 27, Gracie Foreman. And Gracie Foreman looking to help out her cause on the mound by hopefully getting on the base path for the Eagles. It's going to be in there for strike 1. So 0-1 count to Foreman. Little likes to work quick from the mound. She gets her sign and throws quick. It's going to be in there for strike number 2. So 0-2 count to Foreman. Again here, 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Next pitch, it's going to be high for ball 1. So 1-2 count to Foreman here. 1 out, top of the 3rd inning. Lady Eagles trailing this contest 1-0. Next pitch from Little. Fouled or hit just in play, takes a couple of bounces. Foreman thrown out at first by 1 step. Great hustle by Foreman, but just not enough to outbeat or to beat out that throw to first. That's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter for the Lady Eagles, number 8, Reese Bertram. Again, Lady Eagles looking to get a base runner on base here in this contest right now. So Reese Bertram, 9-hole hitter for the Lady Eagles. Up to bat, Reese is the right fielder for the Lady Eagles. Reese comes set, swinging, strike 1. Swinging, strike 1 here. A 1 count to Bertram, 2 outs here, top of the 3rd inning. Lady Eagles trailing 1-0. Next pitch from Little. That's going to be a ball. So 1-1 count to Bertram. Again, Bertram is a slap hitter for the Lady Eagles. So you'll notice she'll take a couple steps in the box. That ball's hit to the 3rd base. The 3rd baseman misses. Shortstop recovers and makes the out at first base for the 3rd out of the inning. Again, Lady Eagles go down in order in this inning as well. Little does record another strikeout in this inning. So we're going to head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Lady Eagles trailing this contest 1-0. You're listening to OCS Lady Eagles softball here on the OCS Sports Network. Welcome back to OCS Lady Eagles softball here in the quarterfinals of the Division IV Select Playoffs. Lady Eagles trailing this contest 1-0. Again, Lady Eagles go down in order here in the top of the 3rd inning. Again, trailing this contest 1-0. Lady Vikings will bring up to bat 9-1-2, which will be Lido, Gusman, and Gerald. So number 7, Lido up to bat for the Lady Vikings here in this quarterfinal matchup. Again, winner of this contest will make it to the semifinals down in Sulphur, Louisiana. So Gracie Foreman back up to the mound in her 3rd inning of work. Only hit she's really given up was the home run that gave them their 1 run. First pitch to Lido is a bunt to Eva Wheeler. Fills it cleanly, throws her out at first base. Great play by Wheeler. Comes up throwing, throws her out at first. Beautiful play by the Eagles. Pitch and catch. Excellent job by the Lady Eagles. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That's going to bring up to bat for the Lady Vikings, number 21, Gusman. Gusman is the shortstop for the Lady Vikings. First pitch from Foreman after she gets her sign. It's going to be just a little bit low for ball 1. A little bit low and outside for ball 1. So again, Lady Eagle defense performing very well. Only 1 throwing mishap so far that gave the Vikings a runner, but nothing was hurt from that. Next pitch to Foreman on a 1-0 count. It's going to be low for ball 2. So 2-0 count to Gusman. Again, the shortstop for the Lady Vikings. Again, nice field here in Opelousas Catholic. Much different from the field than at Ascension Christian, which had grass on the infield. Next pitch from Foreman with the 2-0 count. Chips it to Gracie. Gracie up, throws her out at first base. Gusman wanted to check swing that, did not successfully check swing, did make contact, and was thrown out at first base. That's going to be the second out here in the bottom of the third inning, and that's going to bring up to bat for the Lady Vikings, number 5, Gerald. Again, Gerald is the catcher for the Lady Vikings. So 2 outs here, bottom of the third inning. Lady Eagles trailing this contest 1-0 after a home run back in the second inning. Foreman gets the sign from Coach Head that she likes. First pitch in there, fouled off the back screen for strike 1. Job by Foreman there, mixing up her pitches, going high and low, in and out with her pitches, trying to keep the Opelousas Catholic Vikings off balance there at the plate. Vikings are known for having a few very powerful hitters. Eagles looking to keep them off balance. Next pitch at this at-bat with an 0-1 count. In there for strike 2. Beautiful placed pitch by Foreman right there. It's going to be 0-2 count now to Gerald. Again, Foreman looking to get her second strike of the ball, get her second strikeout of the ball game right here with an 0-2 count. Foreman gets the sign that she likes. And the throw going to be in the dirt for ball 1. And great stop by Kelsey Bruce behind the plate. Again, battling a thumb injury. Thumb injuries are very tough, but extremely tough when that thumb injury is on your catching hand and you play catcher. So again, very impressed by her toughness in this ballgame. 1-2 count to Gerald. Next pitch from Foreman. That's a strike 3, and that's going to be her second strikeout of the ball game. Great job by Foreman, striking out the last batter of this inning. Lady Vikings go down in order here in the bottom of the third inning. We're going to make our way to the top of the fourth inning. Again, Lady Eagles are trailing this contest 1-0, but are coming back up to bat with the top of their lineup. You're listening to OCS Lady Eagles Softball here on the OCS Sports Network. Welcome back to Lady Eagles Softball here on the OCS Sports Network. Heading to the top of the fourth inning. Lady Eagles trailing this contest 1-0. Again, off of one hit by the Lady Vikings. That one hit, unfortunately, was a home run, and they were able to take the lead here in this contest. Lady Eagles playing great defense behind Gracie Foreman. Look to continue to do that, but Lady Eagles got to get the bats going here as we head to the top of the fourth inning. Trailing again 1-0 to the Lady Vikings, the top seed in this playoff bracket. Again, I mentioned earlier, the Lady Eagles, most of these Lady Eagles play multiple sports, basketball, softball, and track as well, coming off a strong performance in the district track meet. Again, looking to continue that momentum from track here on the diamond as they look to make a trip back to Sulphur here this year. So we're going to start this lineup again from the top of the lineup for the Lady Eagles, 1, 2, and 3. That'll be Fulmer, Repond, and Morris in that order. So up to bat first, number 3, Isabella Fulmer for the Lady Eagles. Again, looking to be the first base runner for these Lady Eagles and get some momentum going in this contest. So Izzy steps in the box. Izzy, her nickname. You might hear people yelling, "Go Izzy." That is kind of her nickname on this team. First pitch to Fulmer. In there for strike 1. In there for strike 1. So Fulmer ready to step into the box now to face Little. Little has her sign and works quickly. Ball driven to the outfield in between left and center, but the center fielder Foul makes an excellent play on the ball and records the first out of the inning. She put it in the right spot. Foul just made an excellent play on the ball for the first out of the inning, but it's good to see them getting the bat on the ball now. I believe they're starting to figure out their timing and hopefully can start peppering this ball around this field. That's going to bring up to bat for the Lady Eagles, number 14, Kennedy Repon. Kennedy Repon up to bat for the Lady Eagles. First pitch from Little to Repon. Swinging strike one. Ball was a little bit low. She realizes that. She makes a face after she does it. Don't believe she's going to do that again. So 0-1 count to Repon. Again, 1 out here, top of the 4th inning. Lady Eagles trailing 1-0. That pitch is going to be high for ball 1. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Kennedy Repon for the Lady Eagles. Again, Kennedy Repon is a slap hitter for the Lady Eagles. You'll notice her take a few steps up. Hits this one past the pitcher, past the shortstop for a base hit for the Lady Eagles. And that is exactly what the Lady Eagles need right now in this contest. First base runner for the Lady Eagles here in the 4th inning. So that's going to bring up to bat number 10, Addie Morris. Again, excellently placed hit by Kennedy Repon between the pitcher, shortstop. Neither one can make a play. And we get the first base runner for the Lady Eagles today. Addie Morris right here for the Lady Eagles, number 10, up to bat, left fielder. First pitch she sees, scrolls for the bunted tip. That goes backwards for a foul ball. Again, look for the Eagles to play a little hit and run, play a little small ball, move the base runner around the base path to get this runner over into scoring position. So again, 1 out here, top of the 4th inning. Lady Eagles trailing this contest 1-0. And Addie Morris with 1 strike to her count. Next pitch from Little. Fouled off to the back screen for strike 2. Oh, 0-2 count to Addie Morris. And Addie Morris, again, left fielder for the Lady Eagles. Steps into the box. Again, awaits her pitch from Little. And that pitch, foul tipped off the back screen yet again for another strike. Well, not another strike, but keeps her count at 0-2. Again, Lady Eagles battling at the plate, showing some life here at the plate here in the 4th inning. Next pitch from Little. It's going to be low and outside for ball 1. Again, great job of Addie Morris not chasing that one there. Makes the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, Kennedy Repon on first base for the Lady Eagles. Next pitch. Addie Morris, next pitch, 1-2 count. That one's hit to the third baseman. The third baseman records the out at third base. Kennedy Repon is held at first base. So that's going to bring up to bat for your Lady Eagles. That's going to bring up number 9, Eva Wheeler. Eva Wheeler, third baseman and pitcher for the Lady Eagles. Eva Wheeler again, 1 strike to her count. Next pitch from Little. That's going to be in there for strike 2. Throw down the first. Runner is safe. Again, quick throw down by the catcher, Gerald, for the Lady Vikings. Try to catch Kennedy Repon slipping. Eva Wheeler up to bat, 0-2. Lady Eagles are still trailing this contest 1-0 as they head into the bottom of the 4th inning. You're listening to OCS Lady Eagles softball here on the OCS Sports Network. The 4th inning, unfortunately unable to move her around in the top of the 4th inning. Keeps our score 1-0. Lady Vikings lead. Lady Vikings coming up to bat. It's going to be 2, 3, and 4 for the Lady Vikings. Excuse me, 3, 4, and 5 for the Lady Vikings. So it's going to bring up number 19, Little, the starting pitcher for the Lady Vikings. Will be up to bat first in the first pitch here in the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch from Foreman. Blooper hit. Stormy Mike makes the play across the infield and records the first for the Lady Eagles. Again, that last pitch hit in between second and short. Stormy Mike uses her speed, tracks it down, gets the first out of the inning. Gracie Foreman asks for the sign again. Now she has it. Next pitch from Foreman. That ball's driven to left field. Addie Morris moves. That was going to hit off the fence. Could be extra bases for the Lady Vikings. And they do not tag her. Great throw from Addie Morris, but unable to tag her out at second. So a double off the fence by the Lady Vikings by Luna. Again, a great throw in, but so again, Excellent hustle by Addie Morris. Not able to make the play, but does do a great job of getting it back in quickly. And almost able to tag her out at second, but just not in time. Yep, making sure to hold that runner at second. Try to thwart any steal attempt by the Lady Vikings. Count here. Bottom of the fourth inning, runner at second base for the Lady Vikings with one out. Again, Lady Vikings leading this contest 1-0. Gracie gets her sign from Coach Ed. And her throw, her pitch, hit weakly to first base. Repon easily over to scoop it and step on first for the second out of the inning. The Viking runner does advance to third base, putting her in scoring position. That's going to bring up to bat for the Lady Vikings, number 4 right now. First pitch from Foreman to LaFleur. In the zone for strike one. Great pitch by Foreman, throwing it in the zone right there. So 0-1 count to LaFleur. And Foreman was going for an 0-2 count. So 0-2 count to LaFleur. 2 outs here, bottom of the fourth inning. Vikings leading this contest 1-0. Again, excellent opportunity to get out of this inning without giving up any runs. Gracie drives off her hand a little bit, gets her sign and readies herself for this pitch here with an 0-2 count to LaFleur. Wound up in the throw. That's a swinging strike 3. Softball here on the OCS Sports Network. Will bring up to bat 5, 6, and 7. That's going to be Stormy Mike, Kelsey Woods, and Grayson Repon in this inning. Lady Eagles, I do believe, are catching on to Little's timing here. Hopefully the Lady Eagles can start stringing together some hits and start producing runs here in this contest. So Stormy Mike, number 00, will lead off this inning for the Lady Eagles. Again, Lady Eagles trailing this contest 1-0. We can get Stormy Mike on base. Again, Little has her sign, is already ready to roll. Mike steps in. That ball's driven to shortstop. Shortstop fields it. Records the out at first base. Well hit ball by Mike, but good defensive play by Gusman for the Lady Vikings to record the first out of the inning. So that's going to bring up to bat number 2, Kelsey Woods for the Lady Eagles. See if she can make an excellent play here at the plate right now. Swinging strike 1 on the first pitch. Saw something she liked, just not able to catch up with it. So an 0-1 count to Kelsey Woods. Kelsey Woods, one of those athletes that participated in the district track meet earlier this. So 0-2 count to Kelsey Woods, again facing Little for the Lady Vikings. Next pitch from Little, that's going to be strike 3 for Kelsey Woods. And Little records her 7th strikeout of the ballgame. And that's going to bring up for the Lady Eagles, number 4, Grayson Repon. Again, Grayson Repon looking to get on the base path for the Lady Eagles in this contest. So Repon in the box. Grayson out to Grayson Repon. And earlier took a pitch off the chest in a bunt attempt. Next pitch she sees driven just over the shortstop's head, but shortstop tracks it down and records the 3rd out of the inning. So the Lady Eagles go down in order in that inning. But the Lady Eagles are not out of this contest yet. Only trailing 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Welcome back to OCS Lady Eagles softball here on the campus. LaFleur for the Lady Vikings did hit a home run to give the Lady Vikings their run of the contest. Lady Vikings will bring up to bat numbers 7, 8, and 9 in the lineup. That's going to be first pitch from Foreman. That's in there for strike 1. Beautiful pitch by Foreman right there. Freezes up Laverne for the Lady Vikings. So 0-1 count here, bottom of the 5th inning. Again, Vikings do have a 1-0 lead. Foreman gets her sign. Next pitch from Foreman. Just a bit outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Laverne. Laverne is the Lady Viking first baseman. Sun's breaking out through the clouds right now, raising the temperature up a little bit, but still beautiful day for softball here in Opelousas. Next pitch from Foreman. In there for strike 2. Looks like she hit her with a curveball. Laverne scooted back, but it must have came back in the zone for strike 2. So 1-2 count to Laverne here, bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Eagles trailing 1-0. Next pitch from Foreman. That ball's hit into the gap in center field, but Kelsey Woods displays her speed in the field to record the second out of the inning. Excuse me, her first out of the inning. That's going to bring up to bat number 4, Butler for the Lady Vikings. Again, Kelsey Woods showing that speed that she has. Tracks down that fly ball in shallow center and records the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up the bat again, number 4 for the Lady Vikings. That's going to be Butler. Again, Gracie Foreman in her 5th inning of work. First pitch from Foreman to Butler. Butler shows the bunt right down the line. Plays it. It was fair. Unable to make the throw down the first base line. And the squeeze bunt is successful for the Lady Vikings. Again, very well placed bunt right down the first base line. Makes that a difficult throw when you have to field it on the line and throw around the runner. So that's going to bring up to bat number 7, Ledoux for the Lady Vikings. Again, tough throw to make when the bunt is laid right on the line. First pitch from Foreman. Ledoux squares the bunt. Tried to go for the steal. Tried to go for the throwdown. Kelsey Bruce unable to field it, and that's going to send Butler to second base. So Butler does make the steal. She does make the steal. Count is no balls and 1 strike to Ledoux for the Lady Vikings. Next pitch from Foreman. Slap bunt. Lady Eagles field it. Foreman fields it. Throws her out at first for the second out of the inning. And Butler does make her way to third base. That's going to bring up to bat for the Lady Vikings, the top of the lineup. And that's going to be number 21, Gusman, for the Lady Vikings. Again, Vikings playing some small ball to try to manufacture a run. Lady Eagles defended that last bunt very well. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Eagles trailing 1-0. Vikings with a runner on third base. First pitch from Foreman. In there for strike 1. Good pitch by Gracie Foreman right there. Again, if you notice, Eva Wheeler will be playing up just in case of something shallow, but will cover third base to prevent a steal attempt. Kelsey Bruce, Gracie Foreman get their signs. Next pitch from Foreman. Just a bit high, that's going to be ball 1. It's going to be ball 1. Brings the count 1 ball and 1 strike to Gusman for the Lady Vikings. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lady Vikings with a runner on third base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-0 contest. Lady Vikings leading this contest. Next pitch from Foreman. That ball's hit to second base. Isabella with the throw out at first. No run by the Lady Vikings. Eagles get out of that inning, not giving up a run. Great job there in the bottom of the 5th inning by your Lady Eagles to get out of that inning with no damage done. So we're going to head to the top of the 6th inning. Again, Lady Eagles trailing this contest 1-0. You are listening to OCS Lady Eagles Softball here on the OCS Sports Network. Well, welcome back to Lady Eagles softball here in the quarterfinals in a matchup with the number 1 seed Opelousas Catholic Lady Vikings here in Opelousas, Louisiana. Lady Eagles will bring up to bat in the bottom of the 6th inning. Foreman, Bertram, and Fulmer, again, looking to get some manufacture some runs here in this contest as we draw closer to the end. So that's going to bring up to bat first for the Lady Eagles, number 27, Gracie Foreman. Gracie Foreman, again, looking to help her cause on the mound by starting to this process, get some runs going for the Lady Eagles. First pitch to Foreman, foul tip off the back screen. That's going to be strike one. So 0-1 count to Foreman. Again, pitcher for the Lady Eagles. Gracie Foreman steps back in the box. And next pitch from Opelousas Catholic. That's going to be high for ball one. And not chasing wild pitches like that. Great job there. Bring the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch in the zone, but not able to catch up with it for strike 2. So 1-2 count to Gracie Foreman. Here in the top of the 6th inning, Lady Eagles trailing 1-0. 1-2 count for Foreman. Next pitch she sees is going to be high for ball 2. Again, Little may be hoping to get her to chase. Foreman doesn't chase the pitch. Brings the count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Foreman set in the box. Swinging strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Lady Eagles seeing the pitches, just not able to make contact in this contest. So that's going to bring up to bat for the Lady Eagles, number 8, Reese Bertram. Reese Bertram up to bat for the Lady Eagles, right fielder here for the Lady Eagles, slap hitter also for this team. First pitch she sees, outside for ball 1. Again, Eagles needing base runners as we get closer in this ball game. Need to get some runners going so we can get some runs on the board. Next pitch to Bertram, slap hit, foul. Just a little bit foul. Umpire's going to check that ball, make sure it's good to throw with. He thinks it's good, tosses it back to the pitcher. 1-1 count to Bertram for the Lady Eagles right now. Bertram steps back in the box. Gets her sign. That one's going to be high for ball 2. And great job not chasing these high pitches. Next pitch from Little. Slap hit, foul territory. Coach Head moving out of the way. But Luna for the Lady Vikings tracks it down in foul territory for the second out of the inning. Again, thought it was enough to get out of territory, but it does not, and Luna records the second out for the Lady Vikings. Eagles are back to the top of the lineup with Isabella Fulmer up to bat for the Lady Eagles. Fulmer in the box, facing Little. Next pitch from Little. In there for strike 1. So 0-1 count to Isabella Fulmer. Again, Fulmer is the Eagles' second baseman. Comes set, Little with the windup and the throw. Fulmer swings, it pops up behind the plate. Catcher for the Vikings able to track it down in foul territory to record the third out of the inning. The Lady Eagles go down in order in this contest as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Again, Lady Eagles trailing this contest 1-0. You're listening to OCS Lady Eagles softball here on the OCS Sports Network. Welcome back to OCS Lady Eagles softball here down in Opelousas Catholic, at Opelousas Catholic in Opelousas, Louisiana, as we are heading to the bottom of the 6th inning here in this quarterfinal matchup. Winner of this ball game will head down to Sulphur for a semifinal matchup. Lady Eagles right now went down in order in the top of the 6th inning. Only trailed this contest 1-0. Just takes a little momentum to get a run. The Lady Eagles can take this ball game still. So for the Lady Vikings, they will bring up the 2, 3, and 4 hole hitters. That'll be leading off will be number 5, Gerald, for the Lady Vikings. So Foreman, entering her 6th inning of work, has done a great job on the mound, keeping the hitters off balance. Only 1 run allowed by 1 hit, and that was the home run earlier in this contest. First pitch from Foreman, that one's going to be fouled off for a foul ball behind the backstop. So an 0-1 count to Gerald for the Lady Vikings. Again, Foreman getting her sign from Coach Head. She has the sign she wants. And the throw, driven to left field, and that's going to fall in the gap, and that's going to be a base hit for the Lady Vikings. She turns the corner to turn 2, and she has a stand-up double for the Lady Vikings. So a lead-off double by the Lady Vikings. That's going to bring up number 19, Little, the starting pitcher for the Lady Vikings. I believe coach is going to send in someone to run in this situation. Again, looking to put a little bit more speed on the base path. Little's able to hit a ball to the outfield. Lady Vikings could possibly score another run. So again, 1-0 here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Lady Vikings leading this contest 1-0 off of a home run earlier in the contest. So Little, starting pitcher for the Vikings, is going to come up to bat for the Lady Vikings. Gracie getting her sign from Coach Head. Steps up to the plate. First pitch to Little. That one's going to be fouled off the back screen for strike 1. Got her to chase a high pitch. She does chase it and fouls it off for an 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike to Little. Again, facing Gracie Foreman in her 6th inning of work. Done an excellent job in this game so far. She has her sign and comes set. Her next pitch, hit to right field. Bertram moves over, records the out in right field for the first out of the inning. Great job by Bertram tracking that over in foul territory for the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up to bat number 18, Luna, for the Lady Vikings. Again, Reese Bertram, excellent job catching that one in foul territory for the first out of the inning. So 1 out here, bottom of the 6th inning. Lady Vikings with a runner on second base. 1 out, maintaining a 1-0 lead over the Lady Eagles. Foreman has the sign and comes set. Her first pitch to Luna, going to be high for ball 1. Again, excellent job by Bruce bringing that down. 1 out. Again, runner at second base for the Lady Vikings. Again, Eagles trailing 1-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. She has her sign and has her wind up and throws. Ball gets past Kelsey, and that runner will advance to third base. Again, ball comes off the edge of her glove. And that's going to be a pitch with ball 2. So 2 balls and no strikes to Little. Vikings now have a runner at third base. If they hit a fly ball anywhere, they will send that runner in an attempt to score. So 2-0 count here. Foreman with the windup. With the set. Now wind up. Swinging, strike 1. Bruce drops it, but the runner does not elect to go. So 2-1 count to Little. 2-1 count right now. Again, Gracie Foreman getting her sign from Coach Head. Comes set on the mound. Her 2-1 pitch is driven to the gap in right center, and the Lady Vikings will score their second run. Little making her way to second base. and she's in with a double for the Lady Vikings. The Lady Eagles now trail this contest 2-0 after the double by Luna, and that's going to bring up number 8 fall, for the Lady Vikings. So 1 out here, bottom of the 6th inning. Lady Vikings with a double to score a run, makes our score now 2-0. Lady Eagles, again, looking to get the 2nd out of the inning right here. Again, facing fall for the Lady Vikings. First pitch to fall by Foreman. That one's popped up here in the infield. Grace can't play it off the net, does touch the net, which does kill the play. If a foul ball hits in the back screen, it does kill the ball, which does make it a strike. But excellent effort by Kelsey Bruce. All the way up on the brick backstop, trying to make that play, just unable to make that play. Eva Wheeler talking to Gracie, giving some encouragement. Love to see that by your teammates right there. Eva Wheeler giving Gracie some encouragement. Good job by Kelsey Bruce jumping up, holding that runner at second. So 1-1 count. 1 out here, bottom of the 6th inning. Lady Eagles now trailing 2-0. Gracie Foreman gets her sign. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and that's going to bring up to bat number 14, LaFleur. And again, we've seen the power that LaFleur possesses. If she's able to connect one flushly, she can leave the park. But to Gracie Foreman's credit, she did strike her out after she hit that home run. So great matchup here in the bottom of the 6th inning with 2 outs. Vikings with a runner on third. Eagles looking to get this out any way they can to get out of this inning and try to tie this ball game up. So Foreman readies herself to face LaFleur. LaFleur for the Lady Vikings. LaFleur, second baseman for the Lady Vikings. Foreman gets her sign that she needs, comes set on the mound, and her goes trailing 2-0. She has her sign she wants. Wind up in the. So 1-2 count to LaFleur. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Runner on third for the Lady Vikings. Foreman with the windup. That ball's hit up into the sky. Bertram comes up and records the 3rd out of the inning for the Lady Eagles. And we're going to head to the top of the 7th inning. And the Lady Eagles are now down to their final 3 outs to get 2 runs to keep this game going. Lady Eagles have played some close games all year, and I feel like they're due for some magic right now. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to go to the top of the 7th inning. Lady Eagles trailing this contest 2-0. You're listening to OCS Lady Eagles Softball on the OCS Sports Network. Welcome back to Lady Eagles Softball here in the quarterfinals. Here in Opelousas, Louisiana, as the Lady Eagles take on the Lady Vikings of Opelousas Catholic. We've made our way to the 7th inning. Lady Vikings were able to score a run in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now lead this contest 2-0 as the Lady Eagles are now down to their final 3 outs to score 2 runs in this contest. So that's going to bring up to bat for the Eagles, number 14, Kennedy Repon, here in this contest. First pitch from Little, hit down the line and foul. So the Lady Eagles will bring up to bat 2, 3, and 4, which will be Repon, Morris, and Wheeler for the Lady Eagles. So Kennedy Repon up to bat for the Lady Eagles. Next pitch she sees with an 0-1 count. That's going to be ball 1. So 1-1 count to Repon, Kennedy Repon. Next pitch to Repon. It's hit right over the shortstop's head. for a base hit, and that's what the Lady Eagles need right there. Lead-off batter on base to get some runners around this base path. That's going to bring up to bat number 10, Addie Morris for the Lady Eagles. Kennedy Repon on base for the Lady Eagles, looking to bring her around here, bottom of the 7th inning. Again, Lady Eagles down to their final 3 outs to get 2 runs on the board. Next swing, next pitch. Foul tip off the bat. It's going to be strike 1. So 0-1 count to Addie Morris. Again, facing Little, who's done an excellent job for the Vikings on the bump for them. Next pitch from Little. Fouled off the back screen. That's going to be strike 2. So 0-2 count to Addie Morris. Again, Lady Eagles with a runner on first base. Again, facing Little for the Lady Vikings. Next pitch from Little. Again, foul tip off the back screen. She's on it. Just got to make a little bit more contact to get it into the field. So count remains. No balls and 2 strikes to Addie Morris. She steps back into the box. Next pitch to Morris in the dirt. Catcher does scoop it up. That's going to make the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. She's back in the box. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Morris. Next pitch from Little. Again, foul tip off the back screen. She's staying on it. She's battling at the plate. That's what you want to see from your Lady Eagles. So 1-2 count to Morris. Again, looking to move Repon into scoring position. Next pitch to Morris. Foul tips it yet again. She is battling at the plate right now for these Lady Eagles. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. She's making contact every pitch. She's due to get flush contact here soon. Great effort by Addie Morris at the plate for the Lady Eagles. No outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Next pitch to Morris in the dirt for ball 2. Catcher drops the ball. Repon's going to head to second base, and the Lady Eagles now have a runner in scoring position. Great job by Repon. Notice her drop the ball and take off to second. Lady Eagles now have a runner in scoring position. Count is now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Addie Morris. Feel like Addie Morris has been at the plate for a good little minute here, but still battling for the Lady Eagles. Wouldn't be mad if she was able to get to third while Addie Morris was still at bat. So Addie Morris, again, back at the plate for the Lady Eagles. Next pitch. Foul ball off the back screen. She is not giving up at the plate. Love the fight of these young ladies right now. Fighting to stay alive in this contest. Again, trailing 2-0, top of the 7th inning. I believe Addie Morris has fouled off about 6 or 7 pitches right now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Addie Morris. Next pitch from Little. Fouled off yet again. She is battling at the plate, and you love to see that from your Lady Eagles right now. Coach Nadler coaching, encouraging from first base side. Coach Head coaching the third base side, giving her encouragement as she battles at the plate. Next pitch from Little. That's going to be swinging strike 3 for the first out. Great effort by Addie Morris at the plate for the Lady Eagles. You can't be mad at that effort from her. Battling every pitch, making Little throw pitch after pitch in this contest. So 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Eva Wheeler for the Lady Eagles up to bat. Lady Eagle third baseman. She has the power to leave the field, and she can make good contact. First pitch fouled off Little yet again. So great effort by these Lady Eagles. Runner on second base. That's going to be Kennedy Repon for the Lady Eagles on second base. 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Again, Lady Eagles trailing 2-0. Big hit by Wheeler into the outfield will score a run. Next pitch, fouled off the backstop yet again. Again, Lady Eagles just got to get on top of the ball a little bit more to drive these hits into the field. So 0-2 count to Wheeler. Again, Little for the Vikings on the mound. Next pitch from Little to Wheeler. Driven into the outfield right at Butler for the Lady Vikings to record out number 2. And the Eagles are now down to their final out in this contest. And that's going to bring up to bat Stormy Mike for the Lady Eagles. Well hit ball, just what Wheeler wanted. Unfortunately, right at Butler in the outfield. She doesn't have to move too much to record that out. So now the Lady Eagles down to their final out. It's going to be number 00, Stormy Mike, up to bat for the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles with a runner in scoring position, looking to bring her around to hopefully prolong this game. One more batter. Next pitch to Mike, swinging, strike one. So strike one to Stormy Mike. Again, you can hear the crowd getting behind both of these teams right here. Excellent atmosphere for softball. 0-1 count to Mike. That one's fouled off over the home side. That's going to bring the count to 0-2. Oh-2 count to Stormy Mike. Eagles down to their final strike, perhaps, in this season. See if Stormy Mike can prolong it. One more at bat. 0-2 count to Stormy Mike. And that's going to be strike three. And the Lady Vikings will advance in this tournament. The Lady Vikings will head to Sulphur to participate in the quarterfinals matchup. But one thing you can't say about this Lady Eagle team is they don't have the fight. Lady Eagles fought for inning after inning after inning. Little was on her game today against the Lady Eagles. Little recording 7 strikeouts, I believe 8 strikeouts in this contest. Lady Eagles played great defense behind Foreman. Foreman did an excellent job on the mound for the Lady Eagles, giving up 1 home run, and they gave up a hit for an RBI. But again, these two teams very evenly matched throughout the contest, but the Vikings were able to squeeze across 2 runs, as opposed to the Lady Eagles unable to scoring a run in this contest. And the two teams will circle up at the mound for a prayer.
The Washita Lady Eagles 0. Great game, Lady Vikings.
Lady Vikings and Lady Eagles are praying over the circle. And just want to say how impressed I've been with these Lady Eagles, how fortunate and blessed I have to be a part of their playoff journey, starting at home with a win against Delta Charter, winning that ball game 15-0, having an absolute epic with Ascension Christian down in Gonzales, winning 2-1. And unfortunately, their season comes to an end, 2-0 at the hands of the number 1 seed, Opelousas Catholic Lady Vikings. But again, I cannot speak enough great things about these Lady Eagles, what they've had to do this week, most of them participating in a very tough playoff game on a Tuesday, turning around and running a district track meet on Wednesday, and now back in action again on a Friday down in Opelousas Catholic. Shows the resolve, the heart, and the energy of these Lady Eagles, and I could not be any prouder to have gone on this journey with them through the playoffs. Unfortunately, it does come to an end for 2 of our Lady Eagle seniors. That will be Eva Wheeler and Isabella Former, who are mainstays on this roster for the Lady Eagles, and we appreciate everything that they've done for OCS, representing OCS on the diamond very well for this Lady Eagle softball program. Lady Eagles are meeting with Coach Head and Coach Nadler in the field as they talk. And thank you all for joining. I heard we had a lot of people on the live stream, and we are grateful that you joined us today for this playoff match-off with the Lady Eagles. Again, thank you to Coach Head for allowing me to do this. My sister, greatly appreciate her for allowing me to do this, her and Coach Parker. So we're going to sign off. Again, these Lady Eagles battled for 7 innings tough, unable to score any runs. Lady Vikings able to score 2, and that was enough to win this ball game 2-0. So again, thank you for joining us. For Athletic Director John Parker, Head Coach Brittany Head. Again, special thanks to oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. Heath for joining us down in Opelousas Catholic to help us run these cameras. So these dads who have done it all year, Clay Butler and Roger Fulmer, who've set up cameras and run them for these broadcasts to allow them to enjoy this game. So special thanks to Heath for joining us, for doing this, to allow these dads to enjoy their game. We're going to be signing off here from Opelousas Catholic. I am Coach LeBron Wells. Thank you for joining us. And again, Lady Eagles do fall in this contest 2-0. Thank you for joining us for Lady Eagles softball, and we will see you again next year, where a lot of this Lady Eagles softball team will be back in action again next year. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful evening.